Um, I honestly believe that I have more influence outside of the White House than I do inside the White House, unless I'm president, which I have no interest in ever being or would never be elected to anyway. I just feel like I can do more and say more as an outsider than I can as an insider. And there were things that happened in the Clinton administration I didn't necessarily agree with, but you can't really say that when you're working for the president. But as an outsider, I can say that, and I have an even bigger platform because I'm speaking on CNN or wherever on a regular basis. So I like that freedom. I thought about running for office here in New York for several years. My thinking was that I would run for the seat that Congressman Charlie Rangel had after he retired. But when the time came, I didn't want to do it anymore. Because by the time I moved to New York in 2001, by the time Charlie Rangel retired, I think in 2016, I had developed a platform already where I didn't really feel like I needed to be a member of Congress, one of 435 members of the House of Representatives, in order to have an impact on society. I felt like I could have more of an impact doing what I'm doing right now, teaching, writing, doing commentary on CNN, even tweeting. I think various things happen to sort of create influence on Twitter for me. I mean, first it was just because I had a background and platform that people were familiar with. I had written books before, and people had seen me in that capacity. I started organizations before. I was a co-founder of an organization called the National Black Justice Coalition. So I had sort of a built-in platform. But I think TV actually helped a lot because I was on TV a lot. People saw me and they started following me because of that. And then just having content that people like. I mean, one of the things that I learned about social media is that you have to provide content on a regular basis. It's part of the reason why I think my Twitter feed has grown in popularity, whereas other areas like my Facebook, I very rarely post on Facebook. So I think I don't really care actually. So it's not really a priority for me. But I feel like people are always telling me I should do more on Facebook, I should do more on Instagram, but I look at those other platforms differently. So content production is a key component, I think, of being successful in building an influence platform for anyone. It's funny, I realize I am an influencer, but I don't necessarily go around every day thinking, oh, I'm an influencer, I'm going to do this and influence people. And so sometimes I lose sight of how other people see me, and as a result, I kind of carry on my ordinary day-to-day life without thinking about it, even at times when I should think about it. So, for example, I have posted some tweets from time to time that were just expressing my opinion about something, as I think any one of us would do, but did not really think through the consequences of how other people would react to that, and got a lot of pushback on those tweets. So I'm more conscious now of the fact that as I tweet, people are listening, and that not that I can't just say whatever comes to my mind, but I have to be aware of what may happen if I do say whatever comes to my mind.